So if you're interested in starting a coaching business or becoming an online coach, or even if you're interested in starting an online course, then the next series of videos I've got coming out is going to show you exactly how to set this up. Now, just to clarify here and qualify myself so you understand that I obviously know what I'm talking about, this year alone we've done $1.24 million. Last year we did $2 million for our online course. But it wasn't always this way. When I actually started my first business, I started showing people how to do something that I just recently learned from someone else. I actually was in Alex Becker's SEO course in 2016, which was called SourceWave, and I learnt it and I created a course. I didn't get any results with it really. I got a couple of results, I got a couple of things, but I didn't know how to teach it. I wasn't qualified to teach it really. And, basically I'd kind of learnt something here and I've put it up over here. Now, a lot of online courses, a lot of systems will tell you to do that, okay, but you're not going to make any money, okay? And I know countless people that have done that model and they don't make any money and then they give up. But that's not what you want to do. You want to set the game up to win, right? So this is the way I recommend doing it. So the first thing is to become an online coach or consultant. Start showing people one-to-one, okay? Now, don't fear like you will be able to create a course that you can scale later on. But what this is going to do is first of all, it's going to help you write your course, right? Secondly, and I've got my whiteboard here, so I'm going to show you some diagrams. But first of all, it's going to help you write your course. And second of all, it's going to, as you're sort of serving your one-to-one customer, you're going to be earning loads of money. You can create a lot of money and you can charge high ticket for this. So, some people think, oh, well, that's long-winded. But don't forget, like whatever you're trying to do with your business, both models will make money. So this is going to make you good money on the front end, and then you can transfer it to scaling with online courses where you can serve more people, which is exactly what I did, right? So I'm going to take you through that process. So the first thing here is that you want to put two things together, okay? Now, you don't want to basically just start an online coaching business for instance, say you want to show people how to run ads on Facebook, right? If you go and put in how to run ads on Facebook in Google or anywhere else and you click one website, that pixel's going to fire and you're going to be retargeted all over the place with everybody's how to run Facebook ads, right? Which means you've got to stand out in that market. So you're not going to be able to do that. I'm not saying you can't, but it's going to be pretty hard unless you've got massive amounts of money and you can just throw loads of money so that just people can't avoid you, okay, which most people can't do. So what I recommend doing here is putting two things together. Now, the actual Facebook agency, and I'm not going to mention the name because I fired them and we sort of fell out because they got my ad account shut down after 2 weeks. But what they did was they focused on two things, right? Facebook agency for online course and coaches, right? And now suddenly by doing that, okay, by having this one thing here, okay, and merging it with one thing here. So they're doing Facebook ads here, right? And then they're doing for coaches. I can't write in shorthand, but there we go. So it's not very good spelling. But they've basically put the two together. And when you do that, okay, when you actually combine the two, you've now got a much smaller ocean. You've now got a blue ocean, and you've now got a much smaller competition. So you've got these people, and how many people are looking for Facebook ads? How many are looking for coaches, right? How many coaches are looking to run Facebook ads? You'll make plenty of money doing this. My course in essence was showing how for affiliate marketers. So if I just come down here, I'll just show you what I did, right? So first of all, I took my knowledge of SEO, right? And this is what I had with Becca. Now, what I did was I had to go and figure this out to make sure it worked. But I noticed YouTube videos coming up on the front page of Google. So I took my knowledge of SEO and I started learning how to rank videos on Google. So I put VG, right? Videos on Google. Okay, so what I'd done was I'd combined the two. Okay, now the first time I actually started getting results with this, I then put up a video on YouTube showing people how to do it and then just put a link to my calendar. And literally, almost immediately, it started filling up, right? Because what I'd done here was, most people that were coming to YouTube can see millions of videos on SEO, right? And a lot of people could see lots of videos on how to rank YouTube videos, right? Literally, but just ranking it on YouTube. And I've been showing people how to do this for 3 or 4 years, and still today, I'm one of the only few people showing how to do this. And, you know, is ranking websites on Google a new thing? No. Is SEO a new thing? No. But ranking videos on the front page of Google is what you want to do. Hey, I want to quickly interrupt just to say I really hope you're enjoying this video. If you are, and you want to learn all the strategies that I've got to get this 2 Comma Club award, I'm sharing them all for free on this channel over the next coming months. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified, and then that makes sure that you get notified of all the new content as it comes out. Secondly, if you're enjoying this video, please hit the thumbs up. It will actually help the algorithm. So what you want to do here is you want to start thinking about what is your business. So you want to think, like, what do I do? Okay. And what one thing can I merge that with? Okay. So you want to merge the 2 things, and you want to make what one thing can I merge my thing with that's going to make sense. So if it's Facebook, you want to do Facebook ads for coaches, or Facebook ads for, you know, you could just say, like, for dental, you could just say, I want to run Facebook ads for dental practices all over the world. Okay, and what happens here is that when you start serving dentists, you come with credentials, because when a dentist wants to hire somebody who does Facebook ads, and they can see that somebody specifically does Facebook ads for dentists, they're going to want to hire you. No one else will even come close, because you have the credentials. You know exactly what it takes to do that for Facebook ads. You know, or you maybe, you know, it could be any service. You know, maybe you're doing weight loss, right? Okay, and weight loss, like, I know that keto, if we just put in keto here, blew up recently, right? So keto's a big thing. But if you basically try and put up a weight loss program for keto, that's kind of been sewn up 6 months to a year ago. It blew up, everybody's doing it. But all you've got to do is you've got to do weight loss keto plans for, you know, it could be pregnant women that want to lose weight after a baby, right? Or it could be, I mean, again, I'm not an expert on weight loss or keto, so you'd have to go and check the science behind it. But you know, this could be, you could do this, and then what you're going to do is that this is going to stand you out. Okay. Now, the second part to this is you need to obviously make sure that when you merge the 2, there's enough volume. Okay. So you want to look at how big is the industry that you know, and how big is the sub-industry that you know. And you may even be the first coming in, but as long as the 2 things are big enough, they don't have to be massive, you know, but they have to be big enough. If you were going to do weight loss for walruses, right, it might be only a few people buying your course. So you just want to obviously go and do that. And you can obviously check, you know, you can check, like, you know, are pregnant women looking to lose weight? Is there a big weight loss? And, you know, you can just combine it with keto. You know, and you'll probably be one of the first people to do that. And I just thought of that in thin air, right? So if I was going to do weight loss, the other thing you want to do, okay, I'm going to just add this in, is you want to look for markets that are going to blow up. So the places you look for these, you're going to look on forums, okay, and you're going to look in Facebook groups, okay, and you're going to keep an eye out on YouTube. Okay, because YouTube, generally, everything that's coming up. Now, if you notice, the last 6 months to a year, cryptocurrencies come up. Now, I made the conscious choice not to get in on that, because I'd lost so much money from shares and sales and things like that, that I didn't want to get sucked in myself, right? And it did blow up, and now we're seeing a bit of a dip on Bitcoin. And, you know, I do keep a little bit of an eye on it, but it's not something that interests me, because I've invested in shares, and I've invested in certain things that haven't really paid off. I like to have much more control over volatile markets, right? I don't really want to do that. But I could see it was blowing up, and if it was something I was interested in, you know, you can make a lot of money. When Ty Lopez put his very first video on, where, you know, here in my garage, he made, like, you know, 50 million, because he was the only one doing that. He was the only one on YouTube. He was the only one. And then he turned to crypto. And then if you look at somebody like Alex Becker was doing SEO courses, and then suddenly on a dime in 2017, he flipped to e-commerce, right? Because he could see, and he was transparent about it. He said, look, I can see this as a market. And he'll be the first to tell you that he's never, he has a store for his merch, but he's never really created a Shopify store. He just teamed up with people that knew it. So even if, you know, you're trying to do something like this and you don't know the skills, you can always team up with someone. Just make sure you get over 50% of the profits, right? Because obviously that way you have control. Again, it's not a thing I've done as yet to collab, but if there was a market coming out, I would certainly be doing that. So that's it for video today. I'm going to be obviously developing this. Make sure you go and sign up for the series. I'll put a link. Actually, I can give you a free... I'll give you a link to my free 10-part series, right? Now, that may not be available because this is brand new. So if you go and check in the description or the comments, when this is available, I'll put it in there. And then you can basically... I'll send you one part of the puzzle every single day. So it doesn't really interrupt your day. It'll be like 5 or 10 minutes. And you'll be able to go and get that. And like I say, I'm not going to be selling anything. Okay, there's not going to, there's not going to be a sale for a course or anything like that. I just want to serve, and and I'll make the free 10-part course available so that you can kind of digest it and look forward to getting it in your inbox and all that sort of funky stuff. So yeah, that's it for today. If you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and if you hit the bell, you'll get notified as I'm putting out the new training on this. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.